All right, so you want to go out for the evening and you want a quick evening look. So I'm going to show you like a 10-minute look from start to finish. What I'm going to do is just a really dramatic lip with a very sheer, sparkly, shimmery eye. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cream eyeshadow, look down for me, taking my number 22 brush, and I'm applying it to the lid. It's really important that you get a nice layer of this cream on there, because you want that intense shine so that when I use a powder product on top of it, it's really shiny. And this is one of the few times where you can take it pretty much over the entire lid. Now, if you've got hooded eyes, this won't work for you. You'll still need to put it just on your lid. But since Alex has a basic eye shape, then I'm going to take a shimmery, frosty, sparkly, all of the above powder, and I'm going to put it over what I just applied. By putting the cream on first, as you all know, it will make that shimmer even more sparkly, and I'm patting it on to get more application rather than brushing it on. You'd actually be surprised how much definition you get from highlighting, because everything you lighten is just as important as everything you darken. Now with her midtone, I only want the slightest bit of midtone. So instead of using the normal brush, which is usually my number 11, I'm going to use my number 13 to get it just a very thin line of midtone. And you want to draw it, keep your head up, you want to draw it right, look down for me, right slightly above that crease in a solid line. I'll let you look at it when I put it on the other so you can see where I've put it and how detailed it is. Then you're going to take your number 28 brush and you're going to blend it out. Now, you don't want to blend up and down, just blend across, because you just want it to stay kind of within that line. Okay. And you can see how that just gives the eye a slight bit of definition, but keeps the eye very minimal looking. Now we're just going to do a coat of mascara. Because thick, dark lashes are a must with this look. As you can see, I'd already done one coat, so this is my second. Now with this look, I like to highlight underneath the eye. I'm going to take my highlight shade. I'm going to highlight the inside corner and all along the bottom lash line. It just gives the eye a really fresh, I don't want to say unmade up look, but just kind of fresh, clean look that you can't get any other way. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do highlight along the lower lash line, and then on the very outer corner, I'll do a little bit of my mid-tone. I'm gonna take that number 13 brush again. Just take a tiny bit of my mid-tone. Look up. Just right in this outer corner. A little bit of definition. And the one little trick that I love to do for this look to be even more dramatic, but in a fresh, unmade up way, I'm gonna take a concealer pencil, look up for me, and put it on the inside wet tissue of the eye. It really kind of opens the eye up and gives you a wide-eyed look. Now, I'm gonna do my bold lip. First thing I'm gonna do in order to make this bold lip have a really perfect edge is I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna conceal all around her lip so I get a really defined edge to that bold lip. So I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and I'm gonna conceal the edge of her lip. Anytime you do a very intense lip of any sort, you want to conceal the edge of the lip. Then I'm going to take and powder it. Now, take your dark pencil. And I'm going to line the lip. And the majority of your time on this look is going to end up being on the lips because it takes a while to get a perfect dark lip. Also, by concealing the lip first, it's going to keep it all in place a little bit better and longer for you. I'm also, I like the word also, don't I? I'm also going to fill in her lip with this lip liner because the texture of a lip liner is drier than a lipstick, so it really helps the color stay. Also, remember, if you've got thin lips, this is not your look. You're not allowed to wear it. Now that my last good nerve is gone, I'm just kidding. Now I'm going to take my lip brush and take my dark lip color and now fill in. Oh, you know what? You wore this color before. Where's that jewelry book? Now, in order to get it to stay longer and more deposit, you're going to do one layer of lipstick. You're going to blot. and then you're gonna do another quick layer of lipstick. This gives you 2 layers of pigment and only 1 layer of moisture. Then you're gonna take a little bit of a berry lip gloss, and I'm just gonna put it right on top of that lip because I always like a little shine.